On today's video, I'm going to be taking you on a driving tour through the Preserve at Frisco, one of the most exclusive gated communities coming to the field's development, right next to the PGA headquarters and golf course. This neighborhood features custom homes on 8,000 to 20,000 square foot lots, with prices starting at around $3.5 million. You're going to get a full look at where these luxury homes are being built, who the builders are, HOA fees, tax rates, and how this fits into the bigger vision of what's happening in Frisco. Let's dive in and see if the Preserve is the right move for you and your family.
So that makes sense.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video today. I've got a pretty exciting one. I've been waiting to make this video for so long. I've gotten a lot of you guys coming in being like, hey, can you make a video over the Preserve? Hey, can you go check out this neighborhood? Hey, this new gated community is coming soon. My family wants to look at more details about it. Can you shoot a neighbor? Well, I've just waited to shoot a video over the Preserve in Frisco. That's a part of the Fields Frisco development, because I just wanted there to be houses built with some brick on them to get an idea of the elevation. I could have made this video like 4 months ago, but there was no houses actually framed up at that time. But now there is. So we are driving through the new gated community Preserve in Frisco. It's within Denton County. It's on the north side of Frisco. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about this. Real estate agents are talking about Fields Frisco. There's so much stuff on YouTube. So thank you guys for clicking on this video today and checking out this driving tour. And maybe you're just checking out this driving tour because you just want to see what super crazy expensive homes are going to look like, or you're in the market and thinking about buying a lot within here. So I'll break down the lot prices. I'll break down what some of the inventory homes are going at right now, which are just like crazy prices compared to just going a little bit more north over to Prosper, and what you could buy over there. But there is a reason for that. Okay, this is going to be one of the most exclusive, really one of the best areas to kind of live around, and you're gonna be in the thick of it, where really you don't even have to drive anywhere. You're probably just gonna be able to walk to shops, all that kind of stuff. So the Fields Frisco, Fields West is going to be kind of the area that gets built out commercial, shopping, and this is going to be right next to it. And you're also going to have about 360 views of the PGA golf course over here as well. So we'll break it all down today, let you guys see the neighborhood, and then also let me know down in the comment section what you think about the prices in here and if you would buy at these levels and if you think it's worth it. Because when it comes to the prices over here, I just have a hard time. I really sometimes have a hard time justifying some of these prices over in this Fields Frisco development. When, like I said, you can just go across 380 and you can be into something over there that's on a bigger lot. Anyways, let's get into it. Tax rate in here is gonna be at about 1.7%, maybe a little bit less than that. And that tax rate is gonna include Denton County, Frisco ISD, and the city of Frisco. The HOA in this neighborhood is gonna be $10,000 annually. All right, so it is going to be gated with a guard. They're going to have walking trails, pavilions. I didn't see anything about like a swimming pool or something like that. I would expect most of these people that are buying a house on these lots are putting in some type of swimming pool in the backyard. So maybe that's why there's not an amenity center in here. I just came out with a video over Park Place. I'm actually gonna redo, I deleted that video off my channel. That's another custom neighborhood that's gated. I'm gonna redo that video because I kind of messed up and said some things that the neighborhood is actually gonna have that I didn't add on there, and there's another builder in there. Either way, there's gonna be another video over Park Place, so if you're looking at more gated communities over here, I'm gonna come out with that video shortly, but we'll get back into this one. So HOA in here, $10,000 annually. That is insane in the membrane. So hopefully there's like guards driving around. Hopefully you can see where your money's being put towards, because $10,000 annually is just nuts. That's really nuts. All right, like I said, I go back. This is going to be one of the most exclusive neighborhoods. If you say you live at the Preserve, people are going to know that you've just got a ton of money. All right, that's what it's going to be. And maybe you want that, right? Maybe you want people to think that you've got all the money in the world, because the ballers are going to be living in this neighborhood. That is for sure. Builders in here, they're gonna be all custom homes. You're gonna have Endurance Homes, Bella Custom Homes, Sharif Munir Custom Homes, Coates Homes, Shattuck Custom, Starside Custom Builders, Alfred Homes, Faulkner Perrin, Venture Custom Homes, Hawkins Wellwood Homes. All custom builders in here. I'm sure they're all decent, right? I would hope at these price points. I'm only familiar with Shattuck Custom, Bella Custom, and that's it. All these other builders, I don't have any experience. I have not heard anything back on these builders. I know that some of them build in some other communities, but just don't really know the feedback. So maybe you're watching this video and you have built with these builders before. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about some of these custom builders. If you're watching this video and you have worked with some of these custom builders I've just named off. Here's the plat map as well for this neighborhood. So if you actually go on the preservefrisco.com website, they're gonna break it down for you really well on there. They're gonna be able to show you each lot, which builder is on each lot, the size of the lot, where the lot's located. So it'll give you great details on there. I think right now there's about, when I'm making this video, there's about 117 lots left in this neighborhood. So you can see on here, they are selling lots in this neighborhood and they are building homes as well. Some of these homes are inventory and some of those homes active, just to give you the price points, all right? So just let's buckle in for this one, okay? Let's just get ready. There's currently a 2026 home that's a 5-bed, 5-bath, 5,240 square feet, priced at $3,850,000 at 734 square feet on 0.2 of an acre. And that's the cheapest one. And then the most expensive home right now that's an inventory home is a 2024 4-bed, 6-bath, 7,000 square feet, priced at $5,250,000 at 750 per square foot on 0.17 of an acre. So that's kind of the range that this one's in. So you could do something from like $3.5 million up to probably $6 million. Maybe you could even go over $6 million. I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could find a way with these builders to go over $6 million. But I would say just budget-wise, you probably need to be in the range of $4 to $5 million to be able to afford this neighborhood with a good home on a decent-sized lot. You probably could go cheaper than that, but the lot size is going to be very small. You're probably not even really going to get a backyard. And then also in this neighborhood, they are selling just the land. So you can buy the piece of land, you then go with the builder. Now the builder is already on that piece of land, so the builder is selling that piece of land. I believe that's how it is. Like when I was looking at the MLS, they have a piece of land and then the builder already owns that piece of land, so you're buying that lot from the builder and then you're building that home. So I don't really think it's the case where you can just pick a lot and then you're picking out of these 10 builders in here. The lot has already been designated for what custom builder is going to be on it. It's just they're pricing it out that way right now instead of building a fully custom house. Now they're building some inventory homes in here, I think, just to get the neighborhood going and things like that to offer, because new construction always builds out inventory homes. And I think some of these builders also, I think it's in their benefit to build out some inventory homes for people to walk through, because most of these builders are just gonna have trailers that you walk into for the sales office and not really a model home where you can walk in and check it out. But for the land in here, you can buy on the lower end a lot size that's 8,720 square feet at $650,000. Or you can buy a lot size in here that is 19,385 square feet, priced at $1,250,000. So just the land, all right, let me say that again. Just the land in here, priced at $1,250,000, and that is before you put a $2 million, $3 million house on it, or even more. Like I said, whatever your taste is, I'm sure the builder could figure it out for you. It's just gonna be pricey. For the amenities in here, I didn't see anything about pools. I think they might have some like pavilions, walking trails to kind of be around. All the amenities are going to be on the outside of this community, so you're going to be walking distance to Fields West. Now, I think most people are going to end up taking a car over to that area, but you are walking distance from that, and that's where all the shops are going to be. So you're going to be super close to that. So that's where most of the amenities are going to come from, not actually inside the neighborhood. School zoning in here, it's zoned for Frisco ISD. That's going to be Minette Elementary, Wilkinson Middle School, and Panther Creek High School. Commute times out of here down to Dallas is going to be 42 minutes. DFW Airport is going to be 30 minutes. Fort Worth is going to be 50 minutes away. Nearest grocery is going to be 10 minutes away, and the hospital is going to be 9 minutes away. So the commute times to get out to places like Dallas or Plano are going to be great in here, and that is going to be a pro. Also, where this neighborhood is located, being super close to the Dallas North Tollway, easy access onto that. Not too far away, so if you do need to travel down more south, or maybe you need to get up north, they will be building out the tollway through Salina, so maybe you have to go up that way. You're also pretty close to 380 highway, so if you need to get out to McKinney, or even further than that, out to Princeton, you can go out on 380, or you can flip the other way and go out to Denton. So you're kind of in this great intersection to be around. You're gonna be kind of in the perfect area to be able to go north, south, east, west, and get on a highway system very quickly. Another pro with this neighborhood is gonna be super exclusive. So if you're looking for security, if you're looking for exclusivity, this is gonna offer it. It's probably gonna be one of the best neighborhoods in terms of security. I would only put probably like the Hills of Kingswood or Starwood at the same level of security, but within there, well, within Starwood, you're gonna have older homes, and then over at Hills of Kingswood, that neighborhood is just a little bit more south, away from all the amenities that you kind of wanna be around. This area is just gonna give you everything that you need and then some. Also gonna have pretty nice views of the golf course. There's even one road, and I'll actually put up the plat map and kind of highlight this area. These lots here are gonna have one of the craziest views of Frisco in this area around here and like out into Prosper. So if you're looking at lots and you want like a crazy view, this area I'm highlighting has some of the craziest views, and I do expect the lot premiums to be super high. And they've already sold some lots. I don't think there's a whole bunch of stuff available just along these streets, but this area, when I was driving around, crazy views. And then flipping on the con side, not too many cons that I can really nitpick with this community. It's gonna be awesome. I don't think you're gonna have like the full amenity center, but like I said, I think most of the houses in this neighborhood are gonna have some type of backyard space where you can put a pool. But if you're on 0.17 of an acre, maybe you can fit like a small little hot tub. Hopefully you can fit maybe a pool thing, but that's gonna be very tight. So I do think majority of the houses in here are gonna have the amenities on their actual lot. And the other two kind of cons I could think about was price point, right? I think price point is gonna be a con in here. It's just gonna be so overvalued compared to everything else around you. But there's a reason for that. And then you're also in the thick of it. Like, you are gonna be deep in the thick of it. So if you don't want to do that, maybe just go a little bit more north and you're kind of in a neighborhood that isn't going to have a whole bunch of people around it. If you want to be in the thick of it, if you want to be where it's all happening, this is going to be the neighborhood. But if you don't want to be that, then I would just go a little bit further north in one of the other gated neighborhoods that are getting built, maybe up in Salina or Prosper, that are a little bit more quiet than where everyone's going to be around. Because you also have to remember that Universal Studios, that kids park is going to be over here. You got the Fields West, PGA. So it's just going to be a Firefly Park is also another thing coming in over here. So just a whole bunch of foot traffic, a whole bunch of car traffic at majority of times during the day is what I think you're gonna find around this area. So like I said, if you don't wanna be in the thick of it, I'd go somewhere else, because this neighborhood is gonna be right in the middle of everything that's happening in Frisco, or at least the new things. And that's gonna do it for the Preserve at Frisco. So hope you guys enjoyed that driving tour today. If you are looking at this neighborhood, if you're thinking about buying custom, whether it's here in Frisco or Prosper, Salina, McKinney, wherever in this Dallas, Texas market, would love to help you out and your family on your home search. Other than that, peace out, y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that,